Maybe this will be our first note in the rain, but that would be nothing when compared to what happens in this motion picture. The Hurt Locker. Historic, epic, dramatic, fantastic, phenomenal. A landmark. The best picture of 2010. Winner of the Academy Award for that. But it's not just that. There have been years where the best motion picture of the year has been heavily contested, and many doubt authenticity, value. The Green Book comes to mind. Not that I'm among the crowd of protesters. I'm just saying. The first time a woman director, Catherine Bigelow, wife of the infamous filmmaker with the Avatar and the Titanic, a rather unlikable person, the man, the first woman director to win the award, the Academy Award for Best Woman Director. And we understand that she doesn't want to make this thing. I mean, as putting her sex in play in the game. She's happy to have been recognized, but doesn't make it a feminist issue, from what I know. A film about Iraq, about war, about horror, tragedy. Again, it has been noted, observed, some criticizing it, some really appreciating the fact that she doesn't take a political stand there. At least she's just looking at the human suffering, the trauma of war. Jeremy Renner, the sergeant in the leading role, nominated for this excellent performance for an Oscar. It is really a complex figure. He saves on one hand countless lives, hundreds, thousands. At one point he's asked by a colonel who's admiring his performance, his activity, after defusing, I was going to say a bomb, but it's actually a collection there. So hundreds, thousands, with 184 bombs he says he had under his belt. At that stage, some more will be added. So on the one hand, he's a hero, a role model, absolute. But then, having been in this job, it has surely impacted his balance, his equanimity, if you will, which he obtains, it seems, by listening to hard rock. It may make one think of psychology studies. There will be some jobs where one has to be negative, to have a negative mindset. Most of the time, it pays to be positive. Indeed, the positive, optimistic figures live longer, have happier, more successful private lives, professional lives. List is long. But on the other hand, there will be domains, let me think, policemen, detectives in field work especially, traffic controllers, financial analysts. A negative mindset is better for getting the details right, seeing the details, as opposed to a positive outlook. If you have a positive mindset, you're better at seeing the big picture. They said that. So that's good for many things, but for the details, a negative. In other words, if you don't see the right wire, the red one, whatever is the case in the bomb diffusing business, you're not. You'll die happy. You have a positive, but you just die happy. There's too much to say about this film, which is extraordinary, phenomenal. So you better just conclude. And by the way, it has an average rating, which is more interesting than this piece of bombing material. Of 94, I think. In other words, most 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 critics, significant ones, again, not this thing here, have appreciated it. I have to go because I forgot it's recording activity, but as you see, it's not.